Welcome in Finland. Finland is a beautiful place. About drinking 10 beers in a row, violently killing 50 people for no reason at all, drink and driving, getting into the worst car accident of the century, causing external chaos to a shop owner by destroying his whole fucking life, and national sport of rally driving. Today we'll be building this good car, upgrading it, driving it into a tree, and also, if I die in game, then that's it. I die. So, let us begin. I started off by naming myself the Irish and being born. The year is 1995, and we live in the city of Oklahoma. This guy, Dingus, is gonna be our passenger princess for the rest of our lives. Upon waking up, we went to check our rally car, and all of its bits disassembled on the shelves. Everything disassembled. Oh my god. Our first goal is going to the city to buy a bunch of things. To go to the city, we either take this extremely safe 50cc untuned moped that goes like fucking bajillion miles per hour, I don't know, or take the untuned V8 tractor. But first, we gotta do a bunch of things, like watching the best Finnish film, Top Gun, and inhaling like 8 beers. I'm ready. We took the tractor with Dingus and played the 1995 Finnish radio. We went to the city. We flipped the tractor.
Oh my god. Shit.
Unflipped the tractor by some unknown power and died. Second try. We named ourselves Gavref and begin. We took the tractor again, but with the trailer. We went to the city, past the train tracks, past some lumber, and on the highway. Alright now, this can't go any wrong. Surely.
What? What the f***?
I got killed by some f***ass kinetic energy. Meh. Third try. I built strategy, plan. We went the other way. We took the wheels in the abandoned house and flipped. Fuck. And went to take a new car. This is Rascal. Hitbox that barely fucking works. Is rusted as shit based off of a 1970s Skoda, but careful, there is a wasp nest inside.
No! No! What the f***? No, please. Oh.
I died. Fourth try. I was so fucking pissed that I wanted to do things a bit differently. So I first built the engine. With a slow ass spanner set, it took me fucking years. Then I built the exterior. And I took a shower. On the next day I went to the abandoned house for the wheels and went to the city to buy some things. This is Teemu, an old guy that owns a pub and a shop. You see, for the car to properly work, we need to buy some things. Firstly, we need the oil filter to filter the oil. Next, we need spark plugs. You see, an engine is designed to do 4 things to work. That things being suck, squeeze, bang, and blow. You need the spark plugs for that bang. Then we need battery, and then we need the alternator belt. Just make sure that the engine is nice and cold and the battery doesn't die. Alright, we can't harass Teemu too much because he will kick us out of his store. Oh fuck. Now I want to take revenge. I went to the old car and threw it deep. into the water. You see, to make sure the wasps leave, you need to dip the car into the water. Alright, I put the car onto the trail and the fucking tractor got fucking stuck in a tree. Great. You see, this was already a bad thing that happened to me. I tried to get it unstuck, back and forward, but it didn't work. So like a normal, living, thinking human being, I floored it.
No!
And I fucking died. So again, I named myself fucking this fuck. I took the tractor to the city, through the highway, bought some packaged cancer and thought of a plan. This is Pena, my cousin, in a green car. Fucking drunk idiot that either speeds up and doesn't know where he is, or slows down and is rotating on the place. I took a ride in Pena's car, launched him into the stratosphere, deep, and realized that I didn't have a screwdriver to start the fucking car.
God!
So I had to push the fucking car the whole fucking way to the city. While pushing the car, I saw these two kids playing with a ball. So I launched some kid's ball 2 miles away. I went to start the car with a screwdriver. Started it. Test drive it. You see, I had a plan of crime. A plan because of all that happened to me. I was pissed. It's because of you, Tamer. I messed with some of Tamer's customers. And put a bunch of cars into his shop and the pub. You see, Temo has a slot machine that's picking up dust every day, and he lost the keys to it, so there is a bunch of money in it. I wanted to steal that machine, and I did all of this harassing just to pass some time. Alright, Temo closed, and he went home, but little did he know.
Wait, Temo, stop! Oh, God damn.
Oh, f*** Temo. A little bit of harassing Temo later. I stole the machine, opened it, got a whopping 10k marks from it. I go sleep. Then I went home with the car on the flatbed, and on the road I took 4 free wheels from a wooden house thing and gave it to. This is Flattery, a professional foot wiggler and also car mechanic. There is nothing he can fix on the car. I gave him the new wheels and bought almost every part for the Rasco and the Satsuma available.
2000.
What an incredible investment. You see, I added this mod called Repairable Rasco, which is exactly what it says. I fixed the broken parts of the Rasco and peat into the radiator. Modern intercooling technology. I went to test it, and what better way to test it than taking the crusty old groceries and giving them to grandma. After 10 minutes of her talking absolute nonsense, she gave me the money and the car keys. So I left the Rasco there and took the new car. I drifted it for about 10 minutes straight. What a great way to spend a lot of money on an old, rusty car for it to never be used again, right, Maxwell? Then I went to the city with the new car to fuel it up and harass Tamo a little bit. Then I wanted to relax a bit, have a nice weekend. So I took some sausages, took Maxwell, hopped onto a boat and drove it to calm, peaceful, lonely island in the middle of the lake. I chopped some lumber and put the sausages on a grill.
You want one? Holy shit. Want it?
Then I went to have some fun. I harassed a random guy from the lake that was driving his boat, gave him sausages, which he didn't want, so I ate them all, and sent him to the universe. Then I stole everything from the island and went home. Upon coming home, I had a new little business in mind. Brewing some illegal alcohol and selling it to an alcoholic. You see, when you take the bucket from the island, fill it up with peace water, put 1 yeast and 6 sugar in, then you can brew alcohol. It's a really good business until the police find out. Then I again went to the city to order some parts and things for the project car. Then I took my trusty old tractor to do some business. You see, when you find an old car in the middle of fucking nowhere, you can take it and tow it to the Vleo for money. I got myself some quick 5,200 marks and went home. Then I decided to build a car.
muistona Karjalamaa, mutta vieläkin syömässä soinahtaa.
2 hours of building the car later, wiring it up. This was the closest for me to start the car. Yet. First I needed to go to the city. I got stopped by the cops for the first time and harassed some civilians on the highway. I was almost in the city, but after thinking, opened my door and throwing this guy into the stratosphere. This was a bad idea. Upon throwing in, the grab anything mod didn't turn off for some reason, and then I accidentally made a hard move and died. I lost about 2 hours of progress. No gas, no Satsuma. Then I had a great plan of going into the city and buying a ratchet set for building the car. It may not seem like much, but I built the car twice as fast. No, I'm not gonna let you sit through the car building process for a third time. After building the car, I did some business. I chopped some wood. Sold it to the firewood guy for 3,200 marks. And collected hay bales from all around the map for the farmer for 3,200 marks. I filled up the Satsuma with the fluids and it started. Yeah! First time in a while I filled up. I felt unstoppable. Finally something was going my way. Then I wanted to test the car and see. Oh there's a guy. I saw a guy trespassing and illegally going into my house. I couldn't let this slide. So I gave him a beat up and threw him into the forest. I aligned the wheels on my Satsuma and went to test the car. It ran perfectly. I went sleep. Today was gonna be good. Today was gonna be the best day of my life. Oh shit. Yep. Remember the trespasser that illegally walked into my house? He was the fucking president or some shit. In prison, there was nothing much to do, but he gave me some time to think. To be with my thoughts alone. This fucking world is all fucking against me. I can't get fucking killed by some fucking kinetic energy 6 times in a fucking row. I have to build a wall fucking car 3 times just for fucking no reason at all. And there is a bitch that's fucking inside my house and that's okay. Well, I had no vehicle to go home, and I didn't have a backup plan either. I could either take the bus or cousin. Well, of course, I don't want to wait for the fucking bus and then fucking walk 300 fucking miles to my home. So I took the cousin. I used a strategy that when you flip off the guy, he speeds up, and when you wave at him, he slows down. So I threw him some flip-offs and some vapes, and maybe even mixed signals, so I could get home 2 minutes faster. Then I finally went to try the Satsuma and went to the city with it. I filled it up with gas and I wanted to try to inspect it. I went to the inspection place, parked the car, and it passed. How does he know? I don't know, just banging on the car with a screwdriver. I put on the new plates and ordered new parts for the Satsuma so I can tune it. I tuned the car and then I went home. But on the way home, oh my fucking god, I hit a tree. The car got so fucking bent that I could see from the inside out and from the outside in. I have never in my life saw Satsuma so messed up, so bent. I went home. I put on the better flywheel and I went sleep. Then I remembered that I brewed some alcohol, so I filled up the containers and went to sell it to Jokke, the Finland's biggest alcoholic, living near the train tracks and always complaining about the train with a loving wife he's always complaining about also. I sold him the Kilju and then I went home. I finally wanted to take my Rasko from grandma home, so I took the moped and brought the car home. Next day I went in to properly test the car that is now tuned. I was flying. I was going a whopping 100 kilometers an hour. I took it to Tamos and wanted to fill up the car with gas, but little did I know, this tank was different.
On soda tuimaa, Euroopäätä huimaa. Pom pom pom, patteri paltteri.